In this final segment about intellectual property and working with your technology transfer office, we want to share a case study featuring a researcher who has successfully worked with both their TTO and the I-Corps program. The story we want to share is about a graduate student from the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. I had the privilege of working with Jackson a few years back when he was a graduate student in the Biological Systems Engineering Department at UNL. Jackson's research focused on using multispectral imagery to inform fertigation decisions in corn production systems with the goal of improving growers' financial outcomes and reducing the environmental impact of irrigated corn production. Jackson participated in our local Nebraska I-Corps program in early 2021 as a master's student. He used the customer discovery process to further validate the problem he was aiming to solve and to better understand his target market of corn growers. Before long, he was ready to form a startup company to take his idea to the next level. Sentinel Fertigation was launched in the fall of 2021 with the key product offering of EndTime, a system that analyzes multispectral images to provide guidance to growers as they schedule their nitrogen fertilization throughout the growing season. So, how did Jackson work with our tech transfer office throughout this? Initially, he disclosed his technology to be assessed by our team. Fortunately, we were able to pursue IP protection. We also delivered the I-Corps program that he took part in for his customer discovery. Once he decided to form the company, he entered into a license agreement with the university that our TTO managed with him. That license allows him to practice the invention he developed as a researcher within the university out in a business setting outside the university. Jackson continued to learn, grow, and figure out how to be a great business leader. He participated in some of our local Nebraska entrepreneurship ecosystem programs, including an ag tech incubator called the Combine. That training and network helped him get started on the right foot. He got connected to lots of other resources and decided to start raising venture capital. In his initial seed round, he raised $1.2 million to help scale the company. Some of that was from a small student run venture fund at our university called the Husker Venture Fund. Jackson was, in fact, the very first recipient of that new student directed fund. From there, he went on to use national resources. He took part in the Wells Fargo Innovation Incubator, co administered by NREL, a really cool opportunity. He has continued to raise funds and build the business, and is now serving farmers and growers all over the Midwest. He has raised over $4 million to date in a mix of dilutive and non dilutive funding and has built a team of 10 people and is still hiring. Jackson is now often invited back to UNL and our community to speak about his experiences as a founder. He has shown how a researcher can take university technology from the lab out into the marketplace. We hope you've enjoyed this series about intellectual property and working with your technology transfer office.